A few injury updates. Riley Leonard will be out the next few weeks, due to an additional surgery he had on his ankle on Friday, so yesterday, to address a stress fracture that was beginning to develop. And, basically the surgery was to exchange the current plate he had in his ankle with a new one. The doctors are doing extremely well. The overall prognosis of his and health of his ankle is excellent. So we'll see when he can get back. We're not putting a timetable. We know it's going to be a few weeks, but we're not saying he's out for the spring. There could be a chance he comes back and participates in some capacity during spring ball. And so Deion Colzie will also be out for a few practices. He had a dislocated finger that required surgery to fix. He's expected to return probably sometime next week in some capacity. Again, I don't see him catching balls next week, but expect him to be back out there next week. And so those are the two real injury updates as of right now, and I'll open up for questions.
Do you feel like you have the personnel you need to run more, 11 personnel? And I just talked about being offensive line driven. I wonder, can you deal with the fact on 3rd and 1 he might want to throw the ball out in space as opposed to lining up a tight end at quarterback and pounding it between the tackles?
As long as it's a first down, you know what I mean? Now, if it's not a first down, which we haven't always gotten first downs in 22 and 13 personnel. At the end of the day, as long as we can guarantee we're going to get that 1 yard, I'm good with it. Yeah.
I know the first practice we got to see everything, and they were in shorts and stuff, and we did our oohing and eyeing. But I wonder who's impressed you from the freshman class in the first 4 practices that you want to see more of those guys?
Man, it's so difficult to do sometimes because, everybody's journey is different. I spend so much time explaining to the freshmen how everybody's journey is different, right? Some guys come in here and they're ready to go. Some guys are going to take a couple years, and you got your Xavier Watson, you got your Benjamin Morrisons. That, the ceilings are the ceilings, right? But I hope our players see the Xavier Watts as a journey, as well as some that see the Benjamin Morrisons. And so the guys that have come in here that have, really, Bryce Young has stood out, physically, I think more than anything, being college ready. He's got work to do like all of them do, but he's the one that's probably stood out the most, I think, just being physically ready at this point, and I just don't want to crown anybody too early, and also, deter any of these young guys from, am I behind? No, your journey's different, so that's why I'm always cautious of crowning somebody too early, right? But Bryce Young has stood out physically to be able to fit right in and really do a good job.